Right, we're back. We're plumbing Brian Hopp's car. It's coming along pretty good so far. We've located some bulkheads, little bulkhead plate there, fittings here and there, right? Kind of getting things in place. We've got the radiator coolant hoses running back here. We usually put all the hose ends and just kind of helps give us a visualization and make sure we have everything here. Chris made a really cool little bracket and modified this aluminum power steering tank. Bolts into the factory location. He also got our power steering cooler mounted, made a little bracket on the CNC plasma table, lightweight, thin little steel bracket, puts the oil filter out front here. Good location to run these lines to and from the engine here. All right, so the power's out here at the shop. It's been out for like 20 hours or something. And I am working under DeWalt flashlights. Luckily, we have a couple of these things, and we have a lot of charged batteries, but these things are real lifesavers right now. And then, for better or worse, our crimper is hand operated. So I'm able to still crimp together some hoses. And what I'm working on right now are the dry sump oil lines, only in and out on this pump. That should be pretty straightforward. Just 2 hoses for the dry sump, and then we have 2 for the coolant. No aerator or anything. And now all these hoses are coming through this side of the firewall. They are very close to where the headers are going to be. 4 to 5 inches of space of distance between the hose to the header. And the XRP hose is pretty resilient to heat, but on top of that, we are also using the Firefoil product, which reflects a ton of heat. So these bulkheads have very little space here. You see this little flange right here? That little step is all that holds it in, which is kind of a bummer. So I made these washers, and they will fit here, work really well. I'm going to coat them with some black steelite to kind of hide them a little bit. Here's a couple oil lines. Use a heat sleeve, which radiates heat away. Stuff works extremely well. Kylie has been working on some brake lines. Bavaria dual master booster delete here. Front master cylinder, which splits the left and right front brake line right here. And then this one goes right into the firewall there. All of this scuffed up tin work, and basically all the aluminum bracketry is going to get painted with steel at black, so we have a good contrast against the gray, and it'll also protect it. Chris made this nice little shift boot cover and shifter cover. The shifters on these G-Force GSRs sit pretty tall, so you have to make like an elevated cover for it. And what's pretty trick is that it just keys in up here, and then just one Zeus button takes this cover off. Alaria dual master booster delete here, and we put heat sleeve on all this stuff in the engine bay. There's going to be a lot of headers here. Our steering is all plumbed. Fuel system is also plumbed. All the coolant bleed stuff here, and I just ran a little hose up and back into the return to the radiator there. Kylie's also been doing some body work. These Kevlar doors from HGK are super, super cool. They come fully finished, so this carbon inner panel is bonded to the Kevlar outer, and we just had to trim it for the NASCAR style door bars here, and we had to put a little access panel here so we could install the latch mechanism. We're going to end up putting something here, a little pull, and then also like a pull tab. We'll have to run a cable inside so we can open the door from the inside as well. Another exciting update is that we got Brian's diff. We are a long-time Winners Performance quick change dealer and installer, and this one is fully loaded Vasco Max lower shaft, 35 spline CVs, steel insert in the spool. Brian's car is going to be powered by a Link Extreme ECU. Their ECUs come with this cool little bracket, so you just bolt this bracket down with some flathead screws, and then the ECU literally just clips right into it. We're here with Joey from Shine Runner Performance. What are you doing here today, Joey?
Just measuring everything up, getting the engine specs, figuring out from the bulkhead to the injectors, coils, where Wilkerson's going to mount everything. So we can kind of have an idea, get the harness properly length and sized, so that way it fits well for Hobbs comp car.
Awesome. Sick of running wires along wires. We can run it off the rail and then down
Along.
just kind of like zip tie along these.
Yeah, just small rope, kind of mimic.
Yep.
You can get it to curve around however you really want.
It is really, really warm in the shop, as you can tell from the glistening faces you'll see. Lots of ground covered. Pretty excited about that. Wiring, plumbing. We still need to do headers, exhaust, finish up some other plumbing, miscellaneous things. So looking forward to getting those items done, pulling all the body work off, and sending that to get painted or wrapped or both. Can't wait to see this thing become even more of a car. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Be sure to check the other ones. Subscribe. You'll see a lot more cool stuff.